Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my reading. I'm Stella, and today we will do a special reading, and it is about the female energy. So, to all women and to all people with female energy out there, happy Women's Day. I know there is still a lot of work to do. I think human rights will always be a work in progress as much as animal rights, as much as gender rights, as much as all kinds of rights. And therefore, I would like to see a little bit how the energy will shift. And if you're interested in these topics, please follow me, and I will do more stuff about these things. Yes, let me channel. Dear spirits, please help me to give me more insights about the topic of women and about the energies. What is the energy for women right now? Okay, the first thing I'm hearing is, unfortunately, dangerous. And I'm just hearing dangerous, not unfortunately. Let me just get some new information. Dangerous, and the world is going backwards for a little bit of time, and then there will be like a huge tower moment for this planet. Okay, this is the situation right now. How's the situation for women? Oh, wait, there is something going on here with the cards. How's the situation for women? With the Page of Wands is there are impulsive changes for women, and everything they worked for, it is going backwards right now. And wait, let me just put out the cards. How is the situation right now for women? Okay. And okay, this is the bottom card. The situation right now for women is, as I said, it's not the greatest. It is going backwards. Women's rights are getting again, are threatened again. We as society need to say goodbye to the thought of having rights that are of having constitutional rights that are set in stone, because nothing is set in stone. Everything is dynamic. Every change is dynamic. Everything can change in either ways, and we simply don't understand this. I'm getting Lilith. Okay, Lilith tells me that she is here to help me with this reading. I'm getting a lot of female entities. Actually, it's hurting right now because there's so many on this reading. There is a bit of pill to swallow for female energy, not just for women but also for men that are very operating from their female energy. And this pill is that the female energy is still considered as unwanted, as undesirable, as not helpful at all, and as chaotic. And chaos is to be tamed. I'm getting chaos is to be tamed. Now I'm seeing Lilith and the chaos in the universe. And she tells me it is the chaos that creates order, and not the order that can create chaos. Chaos is the only thing that gives you the chance to grow. It is the only thing that gives order the chance to exist. And chaos is something that is connected to women or to female energy, because of a patriarchal society. So women are being called and are being connected to this topic, but to humiliate them, not because it is women are chaotic, but because men want women and the female energy being seen as less desirable, as more problematic. Oh, I'm seeing so much black and depths. This is incredible. I never expected such a channeling. It is like I am in the universe and I'm falling and falling and falling, and I know I can't fall in the universe, I know this, but I'm falling and falling and falling into the big nothing, and then I understand that this is chaos around me. And this chaos is actually, it has its own structure, its own mindset, its own logic, and this chaos will bring me to the point I have to go in its own way. And now it's connected with female intuition. Female intuition is connected to exactly this principle of chaos, while the male intuition is connected to the principle of order. Both intuitions are wonderful for each, for itself, but they're different, but they're working both equally. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting that it is a work in progress for at least still 100 years from today. Even if in 20 years you wouldn't say that there are still problems, but there will be problems. Till the end of time, told me Lilith right now. And the female energy is an energy that triggers. Unfortunately, it is also here to trigger, because it should trigger changes. The biggest changes, Lilith is telling me, are made by women or by people that have also the female energy really strongly in themselves. Now, wait, now she's showing me transsexual people. She's telling me something about this. She's telling me, please be patient, because you will reach a peak, but it will be in 5 to 10 years that trans people will be seen as completely equal, and that trans people won't have to explain the whole world why they are trans people. Also, asexual people of all kinds of gender identification, of all kinds of sexual orientation, because she takes this together now. They will see their rights, but not now. Now it's going backwards, but in 10 years to 15 years it will start with a huge revolution. And she's telling me this revolution might start even from a country where women are extremely oppressed, and it might start from some 1 or 2, 3 young women that are like 15, 16 years old. Let me just check the camera where it works. Yes, and I think it might be like either Iran or somewhere in North Africa. I don't know. I'm getting what do I get? Morocco. It is Morocco or Egypt, but Egypt is more south. It is Morocco. And what I'm also getting is, for some reason I'm hearing Yemen. But why Yemen? I think women in Yemen will participate like really strong in this, and and so it is like a revolution that starts from countries that are not like the rich Western countries, but that are countries where women still have to fight a lot. And this actually will completely change the whole discourse. You know, for those that are asking themselves where does she get this information from, I actually do way more channeling with my third eye, and I see images and hear words. So I use the cards also, but it is more through my third eye. And with the Seven of Cups reversed, there will be changes when it comes to the possibility of women, because right now it will go again a little bit in the other direction, and women aren't able to or won't be able to do some things that they were able. I'm also getting that some countries won't allow women to vote, or planning to deny them again to vote. And I'm actually getting that the US is one of them. With all its states, some people are working there to take the right away to vote for women, and even women are a part of this group. Then what else do I'm getting? I'm getting that only by action of women will get their rights, which is actually sad, because they are the other 50% of world population, so it would be quite fair that they get some support also by men, but it won't be the case right now. I'm getting, however, that in 10 to 15 years there are a lot of young men like really fighting for women. So because we have now retraditionalizing, I'm sorry, I'm not sure whether I pronounced this in a correct way, but the young people from today will be again more traditional, and their children and the children that are like 15 in 10 to 15 years, they are again way more progressive. So it goes back and forth, and they will, however, make a big revolution, and it will completely change the whole situation. But this is a revolution nobody will see coming. It is a revolution that has a long way of coming. It is a revolution that is prepared meticulously by the other side, but only young people in some places will notice this. Now let me get some other cards. Domination here. Male domination, exaltation, and assertion. I'm also getting that women have the problem that men have simply more physical strength. Do you see these lovers? Let me check whether you can see this message of concern. I always get this combination of lovers and message of concern, but I actually have no idea whether this might be a message for me, but there is no one that would be my lover right now. So do you see this? Yeah, not so good. Wait, let me change this a little bit. Okay, maybe now. There is still this extreme domination towards women. There is still this desire to control women, also in 10 to 15 years, also in 200 years. This will always be an issue. So even if we will have way more rights in 10 to 15 years, and in places where the situation right now is horrible, rights, human rights, animals' rights, they are never set in stone, unfortunately. And Lilith is telling me you always need to fight for them. You always need to have an open eye. You always need to have an open ear. You always need to listen. You always need to observe. because it is the basic of our communication, it is the basic of our coexistence. But this basic, unfortunately, is quite fragile. So right now the situation is that this gets that it has a peak when it goes backwards. Hate against women and the female energy has its strongest moments. The masculine energy is completely destroyed by social media. I'm getting that the masculine, the original masculine energy, the healed version of it, the strong version of it, it was corrupted by social media. It was corrupted by people that are completely talking shit. They are talking about how a man has to be in order that women want him, in order that he gets rich, in order that he has power, and so on. And it is a corruption of the male energy. And this corruption, actually, both there are these two energies, but while the females are way more fragile in the 3D life, the energy of the male is way more fragile in the 5D world. And this is why the women in the 3D world suffer so much, because the male energy is too fragile to balance everything out. So instead of being balanced with women, they are way more open to the female energy to be corrupted. But I'm getting that the next generation is way more clearer. They are way more smarter than we are. They're way more smarter than the 15 years of than the teenies of now. And with all due respect to them, but this isn't something normal. We are also way more smarter than someone from, I don't know, that has 150 years and is long gone. It is a normal process. With the lovers, the message of concern and mature women, I'm getting actually that that women will be more accepted in their sexuality even when they're older. So today, when a woman of a certain age has a younger boyfriend or a younger girlfriend, it is seen as something quite weird, and people are talking. But in 10 to 15 years, it is something different. So it will open up a new world for elderly women, which is something great, because we desire love and also sexuality until we die. Maybe not that much anymore at the end, but it is always part of our existence from the birth or even the pre-birth, I don't know, till the last day. So this is something important. Something else, I'm getting also that elderly women now, they saw this, most of them saw this somehow coming, this situation, and I'm getting a lot of them talking to younger women about this situation. And it is extremely important that there is a communication through the different age groups. This is one of the key things. The more you communicate also with people from other generations, the better and stronger everything will become. Now let me get the last cards, the goddess cards. Which goddess will help you? Oh, Kali. Hi, Kali. Yes, she is a strong one. And Isis and Freya. And I will put Freya here. This is the bottom of the deck energy. Kali is Kali is one of the strongest goddesses ever, as the same as Isis. Those are two women that are like they are the superlative of the goddesses, and And I'm getting that for a lot of you, you should channel them. You should channel the energy or read about them, because Kali is extremely transformative, but also in a destructive way. And even this is sometimes something we need. While Isis is, I'm getting a quite disciplined energy from Isis. She's very balanced as a deity. She has a strong female energy, just like Chango. But while while Kali and Isis have the masculine energy a little bit, Chango is extremely female. Freya has this masculine energy, and Persephone, she is the sun, because she has both of them. And I just would like to tell every woman, but also every man, to channel a lot of goddess energies, or also God's energy, but also a lot of goddess energy, because they really can help you to go through your life and to see also injustice in all its different forms. Just ask them, because they absolutely know what you need. For example, Athena will have a completely other approach than Persephone or Freya. These are all different goddesses. These are those that want to help you right now. Lilith is one of them. Try to keep an open mind. Try to keep open eyes and open ears. And I really hope that women will have a better standing in also tomorrow, better tomorrow than in 10 years. But I think we can do this. Maybe not our generation, but the next one. And this is what I have for you. I really hope that you liked this reading. If you did, then please leave it a like, comment down below, and we will see us another time. Bye, and happy Women's Day.